Plastic waste is becoming a problem these days, isn't it?
Yes. I've been hearing more and more about plastic waste in our oceans.
If everyone stopped littering and disposed of their used plastic waste properly, would the problem be solved?
Yes. Each individual's actions are key. But no matter how careful we are, used plastic always seems to find a way to interfere with nature. It's a difficult problem to solve.
I see. Plastic is so strong it doesn't rot, but on the other hand, it doesn't decompose for a long time, which has a negative impact on the environment. Wait a minute. Then why don't we have a plastic that breaks down and returns to nature? That way, even if it ends up in nature, it will eventually decompose and maybe we can solve the garbage problem. Good idea, huh?
It already exists.
What?
Plastics called biodegradable plastics have been developed. They can be broken down into water and carbon dioxide by microorganisms and returned to nature.
Really?
Biodegradable plastic is being developed as an environmentally friendly material. For example, take a look at this cup. It's made of paper coated with plastic. But if it were to be left in nature, it would completely decompose after 180 days.
I see. Biodegradable plastic. Sounds promising.
In fact, that straw you're holding right now, it's biodegradable plastic.
What? This?
These straws are made of plant-derived biodegradable plastic. Like the cup that was mentioned earlier, they're decomposed into water and carbon dioxide by natural microorganisms. In recent years, they're increasingly being used in hotels and restaurants that are trying to reduce plastic waste. New biodegradable plastics like these are becoming more and more commonplace.
New plastics are becoming a part of our lives more than ever before.
Amazing.
Oh, your phone too.
My phone? This too?
The reason smartphones are light, compact, and portable is due to plastic. Most smartphone parts, including the circuit board, film, and internal battery, are made of plastic.
Really? I didn't know that.
If it weren't for plastic, we couldn't make devices like smartphones.
The very future of devices like these could be riding on plastic. That's the stuff of dreams. Oh hey, wouldn't it be cool to have a phone or tablet that bends freely?
Way ahead of you.
Research and development of bendable displays using plastic materials is currently underway. Displays like this, with great portability, will surely become a regular part of life in the near future.
Amazing! So you can make anything out of plastic.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's thanks to the people who are working on the development of new plastic materials every day. I bet they're at it right now, as we speak.
This is the Asahi Kasei Corporation's Performance Polymer Technology Development Center. It's an R&D center for polymers with new functions. Polymers are high molecular compounds made by linking monomers, which are made up of small molecules through chemical reactions to form a very large number of molecules connected together. What kind of research and development is being conducted here? We interviewed a researcher to find out.
We make plastics from petroleum. Rather than creating materials that already exist, I'm trying to create new materials with new properties. Every day, we perform multiple tasks such as mixing raw materials in flasks, heating them, and checking on their properties. Matter is made up of atoms, And by changing the combination of the atoms, we can change their properties, their appearance, and so on. That's what I find so interesting about my work. The possibility of using chemistry to make all kinds of things. The possibilities are really exciting.
Why did you choose to work in this field? And what are your goals?
The development of medical products and environmental problems are just a few of the many issues that need to be addressed and solved as soon as possible. I wanted to make something useful for the world we live in. That's why I came to work for this company. My goal is to see the products I develop get used throughout the world. It would be wonderful if my research could make people's lives better. I would like to help improve the global environment with my research. I would like to see a future where people can live both healthy and comfortable lives in harmony with the environment.
What do you find interesting about chemistry?
The ability to make new things that have never been made before. Chemistry is very interesting and exciting. If you're interested in chemistry, then I would encourage you to go into it.
The desire to make a better world through chemistry. Driven by this principle, new plastic materials are created by people who continue their research on a daily basis. Our next stop is the Toure Automotive Center. You can see a car here. What exactly is being researched here?
This department researches and develops applications of Toure's various materials, like carbon fiber and resins, in actual automobiles in various ways. As the future will call for an increased demand in lighter cars, we're mainly engaged in the research of lightweight materials, especially carbon fiber composite materials, to be used in various parts and components.
Carbon fiber is a fibrous material made by carbonizing acrylic fiber made from petroleum by steaming it at high temperatures to make essentially pure carbon. It's light and extremely strong. Plastics reinforced by carbon fiber are called carbon fiber composite materials, or carbon fiber reinforced plastics, and are currently used in the fuselage of passenger planes. What are the advantages of carbon fiber composite materials?
Carbon fiber is a very light and strong material. If we use it in cars and airplanes, we can reduce the consumption of oil, and we can also reduce the consumption of electricity in electric cars. This will reduce the amount of energy we consume, so we can conserve our limited resources for our children and grandchildren. It also reduces CO2 emissions. So from that point of view, you can say it is a very good material.
The concept car T-Wave AR1, developed at the Automotive Center, uses a variety of new materials in addition to carbon fiber composite materials. What is the purpose behind this?
The purpose behind the development of this concept car is to prove how much weight can be reduced by using carbon fiber in an actual car. Our aim is to create and test drive this car so that we can show what a difference carbon fibers make. The main feature of this car is that it's only 846 kilograms. This means that a carbon fiber car is less than half the weight of an ordinary metal car.
According to an estimate by the Automotive Center, using this concept car over a 10-year period can reduce CO2 emissions by about 10% compared to a conventional car. So, reducing the weight of the car with new materials will reduce the burden on the environment. In closing, let's ask Mr. Shimizu what his current goal is.
We're living in a world where flying cars are becoming a reality. It may take 5 or 10 years, but I believe that using lightweight materials such as carbon fiber composite materials and resins will help us create high-performance flying cars. My goal is that we accomplish this as soon as possible.
Incredible! So there are people creating new plastic materials to make the world a better place.
The power of chemistry is to create things that don't yet exist in the world. Imagine a future where all the problems we're facing today are solved thanks to these new plastic materials.
Chemistry is amazing!